to episode 2 of my Black Ops 2 Zombie Idea series. Now, if you don't know what this is, I'll put a link in the description of the episode where I introduce the series and tell you what this is all about. So, this is a live com, and like all of these episodes will be. And you can see I've just started the game with Reese on solo, and I've played a bit, got Thompson, and this is the last zombie in round 3, so we are moving on to round 4. Just because I didn't think you'll like to watch the starting couple of rounds where it's just me knifing the zombies and point touring. Can I open this door? Yes, I can. Or debris. So today's topic is basically the idea of zombies and whether or not it should take place in 2025. Now, just some background information. Treyarch, or Treyarch, depending on how you pronounce them, basically have been given free reign and in zombies, and this is pretty much confirmed. So by free reign, it pretty much means they can do whatever they want in zombies and take it wherever they choose, and they don't have to be limited by whatever like the other parts of the game like sort of is based on. Because you remember in Call of Duty World at War, like all the maps had to be based on somewhere in the World War II. Nice and Browning. And sort of in Black Ops, the first couple of maps had to be based in like the Cold War. And this basically means it allows Treyarch to basically have wherever like time frame they choose to have zombies. They can choose whatever time to have it in. Now, Black Ops 2, the campaign is set, half of it is set in the 1980s and in 2025, so it's half and half. And well, zombies ended with in Black Ops in the moon. Now where's the last couple of zombies? I do not know. I should turn the power on, shouldn't I? And there they are. And basically it sort of ended, if you will, sort of the end of that chapter, end of that particular storyline. And to be honest, it sort of, when World at War and Black Ops transitioned into Black Ops, the storyline, it didn't really sort of flow. Because if you remember the transition between Der Riese, the map I'm playing on now, and Kino der Toten, the characters just happened to teleport into the 1960s. Nice, monkey bombs. And which really didn't really make sense. I mean, just happened to teleport into the 1960s. So, sort of threw this, in my opinion, threw the storyline off a bit. And we sort of just accepted that, like, the community sort of expected, okay, we teleported into the 1960s, so, you know, we accepted that. And basically, if it was to go into like 2025 with the current characters and they just happen to like teleport into the 2025 period, then it sort of throws off the storyline again. However, if they somehow did manage to find oh god, dogs. If they did, however, manage to sort of incorporate zombies into 2025, and sort of have the same characters, if they were to have the same characters, and they somehow managed to make the storyline sort of make sense in a way, and not just like them teleporting into 2025, then I reckon it would be a good idea if zombies were set in 2025. because I sort of do like the idea of having uh, like futuristic weapons, because I don't know, something about it, um, like I sort of like the idea. I just like future weapons. I don't really like current weapons as much, like in Modern Warfare. I prefer, you know, imaginative weapons like ray guns, wonder waffles. Hence why I like the guns in, let's say, Bulletstorm, because they were sort of set in the future, and you know the weapons were imaginative and pretty cool. Some of them have pretty good effects. I don't like, you know, really futuristic weapons like Halo, but stuff like the Spartan laser, the energy sword, all these futuristic weapons, I like them because, you know, they're outside the norm. It's down to the developers' creativity as to what they can, like, what weapons they make. Um, so yeah, I do like, personally, I do like the idea if zombies were set in 2025, if they can somehow make it happen, then by all means, Treyarch, go ahead, because I'm pretty sure loads of people, and not just me, that like to have zombies in like a future period or time frame, and you know, and this doesn't. I mean, we've seen like future weapons before, because in Call of Duty, well, not in the actual, you know, vanilla game, if you like, but as a mod, those who have PC COD 4 might know of a mod called Call of Duty, I think, Galactic Warfare, which is a Call of Duty 4 mod based on uh, like Star Wars. It was set in Star Wars time with like laser pistols and stuff, and it was a really good mod. Like I enjoyed it personally, and I'm pretty sure many other people liked it. Like, and I liked it because, oh god, I know I'm hip firing, but oh well. I'm gonna go get Jug. So uh, I like shooting with laser pistols. You know, it was innovative. It was like the weapons they weren't necessarily created there on the spot. Well, they sort of were, because it was based off Star Wars, and Star Wars had all those like guns, and they just made a mod with those like sort of weapons. But they sort of made it into something that, you know, you can imagine, like the way the guns looked with the mod called Galactic Warfare. You sort of I don't know, it's hard to describe. Like, you like, it just basically makes it a bit more fun, enjoyable. Being able to like look at those like Star Wars like weapons and having them in like a Call of Duty sort of atmosphere in a like an arcadey style shooter, and yeah, so it would give the Treyarch the ability to create some pretty awesome weapon ideas. Now, because we've had like wonder weapons in the past two Call of Duty games that had zombies in it, and they are pretty cool. But if you set it in like 2025, you would have many more like weapons that were unfamiliar to us, and even if they were normal weapons, they could still be like special in the way that we've never like sort of experienced the weapons. So it'll probably be like starting all over with like weapons we've never even heard of. So in a way, all the like even the normal weapons can be technically counted as wonder weapons or something like that. So yeah, and it would bring sort of you know how World at War and Black Ops sort of was limited in a way by time frame in which they were in. Like, for example, World at War, they had weapons of that had to be in the World at War period, and it's same with Black Ops. Like, they had to have weapons that fit the time frame, like weapons that actually existed. But so that's why, going back to, if it was set in 2025, the way they could the way the weapons would make, like, sort of be, it's sort of limitless in the way in which the weapons can be created. Like, the wonder weapons we know now can be like the normal weapons in Zombies. Like, just normal weapons. So you know, it does give them a way to truly innovate Zombies, and it also gives the fact that it would actually, if it was set in 2025, and I'll probably make a separate video on this, but I'll probably just start talking about it. Oh, what's that? No. Is the way the maps can be like made if it was set in 2025, because in future, and I'll make a freaking separate, oh my god, I'll make a separate video on it about, like, map design if it was, like, set in 2025, but it would have them, like, in multiplayer in Black Ops, they try to innovate sort of multiplayer maps and add some, like, sort of interactiveness with them. Like, I can't remember the map. I can't remember any World at War maps. No, Black Ops maps rather. And they had this, like, thing that allowed you to open, like, a latch or something. I think it was like a latch or something. And that was, like, that sort of changed the way in which the maps can be played in multiplayer. So if you sort of took that idea into 2025 with zombie maps, you could potentially have, like, so many interactive, like, traps, interactive elevators, floating cars or something, I don't know. But that I've just literally told what I was going to do on a separate video in this video, but I don't really care. But that was just my idea of Zombies and where they should take it, and if they were to take it into 2025, like, how what this could potentially mean to Zombies currently. So that's pretty much all I had to, like, say in this topic, and it's now basically down to Treyarch to design the storyline and however they find it appropriate. And yeah, so we've got quite a while to wait, and hopefully there'll be more information on Zombies released soon. So I'm just gonna keep playing this solo, but I shall see you the next time.